Hi, Aries. This is Eileen with your February 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And before I get into the cards that we have for February, as I was shuffling the deck of cards and asking for messages for Aries, the right cards and messages for Aries for February of 19. I heard the words, take back your power. So, for whatever Aries this applies to, a lot of Aries have been going through a lot of difficult situations, either with relationship matters or financial situations. And so, a lot of Aries may be feeling like they've really been knocked down. And Aries get knocked down, but they get back up. But I mean, so for all the Aries that are out there right now that watch this video, if you're still feeling like you still haven't quite recovered from having the rug pulled out from you in one way or another, or whatever difficulties you've endured, I mean, those words came into my head very clearly as I was shuffling. I was asking for the messages, the cards and messages for Aries for February. So, take back your power and know how good you are. You're a really good quality person. You're doing the best you can. Aries are not typically, I mean, everybody's got different aspects and different planetary things, and also maybe other things that have influenced them, maybe the way they grew up or whatever. So you can't say every sign's good or every sign's bad or whatever. Everybody's got the good and bad traits, some in more directions than others. But generally, Aries, I mean, I'm an Aries. Aries just try to be honest and work hard and get along with people and do the best they can. And a lot of times, people they see an Aries, and I think maybe they don't like that. It's like they're jealous or something, and so they want to make trouble for you. So, and then a lot of people just go through difficulties, financial difficulties. Aries are known to bite off more than they can chew. So that could be a situation too for some Aries. I know I've been known to do that myself. So in the past, so we all have our ups and downs, but those words were very clear. Take back your power. So that's one of your messages um, beyond the cards for February. Okay, and the first card we have, Aries, for February is the Wheel of Fortune. And I do like this for all of the Aries that have had difficulties, maybe financial situations going on. That's what I'm feeling for a number of Aries. Maybe you've had some kind of financial difficulties or just difficulties with people, work situations, even relationships. And the Wheel of Fortune starting the month of February, this is really good. And then it's followed by the Six of Swords, which is dealing with moving away from a difficult situation. So these two cards together, I like this. So the Wheel of Fortune is saying the wheel wants to turn in your favor. Don't stay down. Don't stay discouraged. And again, that message, take back your power, ties in with this also. Don't feel like it's been so difficult, some circumstances that you've been through, that you can't get back up right now. It's almost like, well, I know I'm going to get back up, but I'm not sure when. It's time to do it now. That's the Wheel of Fortune is here starting your month of February. We're in a new year now. And also I was getting good feelings about Aries for 2019 while I was shuffling also, that a lot of Aries might have different disturbances and negative people and the same old things that we face, month in and month out. But that a lot of Aries are going to be kind of soaring right above that for the year of 19. Okay, next card. Like I said, it's a good one to tie in. Six of Swords. And this is talking about a lot of Aries in February moving on from some really stressful circumstances that you have endured. And I feel like some of you might be physically moving, or maybe you have physically moved, or you're making plans for a move, and it's going to be a better change for you. But I also get a sense that even if you're making some kind of a move now, this could be in your job, this could be a physical move with your residence. I feel like you've got your eyes up ahead on something more in the distance that you're aiming towards, and you're going in that direction. That's what I'm getting for a number of Aries, that you've got a bigger goal than just this immediate situation of maybe moving away from a bad situation, some kind of, it could be for some people it was a job. Other people, I feel like, oh boy, I'm getting heavy relationship matters too, with personal relationships. Yeah, somebody may be in the process of breaking up, getting a divorce, something like that, and oh my God, you're still feeling the effects of it, though. I can just feel the heaviness there. It's like it's still on your back, for whoever this applies to. So some Aries might be coming out of a really heavy kind of relationship situation. I mean, maybe it's been like a romantic relationship that just has really finally you're getting out of it. It's like you knew it wasn't good and you knew you needed to move on, and you're finally moving away from it, but you're still feeling like it's hanging on your back and clinging to you, the negative emotions and the heaviness. For others, it might have been some situation, maybe in a place you were working or someplace you lived, where there was some kind of heaviness from people that you were dealing with, and it's almost like you're still detaching and moving on, but you're not completely detached yet, but you're moving on. The decision's made, you're going, and it's almost like when you're moving away from some negative situation with people that have in some way been harassing you or criticizing you, just wanting to fight with you or whatever it is, it's like they don't want to let go. It's like they get their claws in you, and it's like you've decided, okay, I've had enough of this, and you're moving on. It's almost like they don't want to let go of you. I get that sense for some Aries, but you're going, you're not hanging around to be clawed at anymore. And so this is a general reading, so some of these cards will apply to some people and others to others. So some Aries might say, I'm not going through anything like that. So again, it's a general reading, so it's not everybody, all right? But some people are going through this. And so it's like Aries don't want to hang around and get clawed at by anybody. It's like, okay, I'm going to endure as much of that as I can, and I'm getting out of here. And so some Aries are moving on from this situation that they've been in. And so, but what I'm getting, though, are Aries having their eyes way up ahead. It's like your plans for your future, that you want a lot better for yourself, and you know a lot about what you don't want, whether it's in the way of relationships or work situations, money problems. You know that you want a lot better and things to be more simplified and smoother in your life, and that's the direction you're going through, even though a number of you feel like you've been through hell and you're still getting out of hell now. So again, general reading. This might only be applying to a handful of people, this situation, but it's good news, okay? And for everybody, really, the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana card. That's a destiny card. That's for everybody. There's changes. Let the wheel turn in your favor. Help it to turn in your favor by having the positive attitude of expecting change for the better, because when you use the law of attraction to your advantage, it really helps move things in the right direction for you. It helps the universe to open the doors to more of that prosperity and better conditions for you. And then Aries have the sheer will and determination to do better for themselves. But if you're picturing it and expecting it and feeling better already, even if it hasn't materialized yet, you're helping the universe to help you. So next card we have is the Page of Wands. And wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Page of Wands, wands also relate to the area of work, action, progress. So the Page of Wands, this is indicating that some Aries in February might be getting some good news about work. So I'm feeling some of you, or let me see what I'm getting here. I feel like some Aries might be starting a new job in February, or you're about to start a new job, or maybe you just recently started a new job. And I'm feeling that people are pleased with what they know of you. I'll put it that way, okay, in the work that you do, that they're very open to you. Other Aries might find out, you might get some news that you're being offered a job. You know, I'm almost, this might be one person only I'm tuning in for, almost like someone has offered something they weren't even necessarily asking for. It's almost like someone might get some kind of an offer in the workplace, or maybe from an outside employer who's familiar with you for some reason or another. Maybe you've got friends that work at another place, or maybe you used to work at a particular business, and I'm just getting a sense of someone being offered something out of the blue, and it feels like it is, you know, it has a material sense about it. So it's either a job, or maybe some kind of maybe if some Aries or work for themselves, and you might out of the blue be offered a particular job that you weren't expecting to get from somebody, you know, which is good news. It's good news. It's like it's out of the blue. It's not something you were not courting this, whatever it was. It just, someone just approaches you and makes a nice offer to you. It's like they, you know, they like the work you do. They like what kind of person you are. Whatever they know of you, they approve, and they want to offer you something. That's what I'm getting for some Aries in February. So overall, I get a light, nice feeling about this Page of Wands. Now, for some Aries, the page does represent someone, maybe if the pages usually are kind of young, so they might be in their, this person might be in their 20s or something. So for some Aries, if you're in that younger age bracket, like in your 20s or something, again, it's a general reading. This is just certain cards will apply to some people and others will apply to others. If you happen to be in that younger age bracket, like you're in your 20s, you might have someone new that comes into your life that might be another fire sign. They might be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and you're going to be around them. And I just feel like this person, you and this person can get along well, and they have a nice temperament and nice looking, I feel like, and they will be interested in getting to know you a little better. It might just start out as a friendship, but it could lead to a romance. But it might also be just a nice friend you're going to make, whether it's somewhere at work, or maybe if you're a student at school. I just get nice energy from this person for some of you. Okay, next card we have is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, this is a really good card now about money and prosperity. So the month of February can prove to be very rewarding financially for a lot of Aries. And I'm feeling like a lot of Aries are using the laws of attraction to benefit them. That's what I'm feeling like. And that you're already doing well, and you're going to be doing better. You know, you're going to be getting good news. Some of you might be self-employed, or you might be in sales. And I'm feeling for people who are either self-employed or in sales that you might be getting, you know, be very pleased with the rewards of your work and your reputation of getting additional business, additional income in February. But it's, you know, it's already like you laid the groundwork for it. It's not like something completely out of the blue. That's what I'm feeling like. It's like you're already out there working and building your business or building your sales or whatever, and you're being rewarded in February. Some of you are being rewarded nicely, but I feel like you're already doing okay. I don't feel like you're necessarily struggling as it is. You're doing well. You're using the laws of attraction in your favor. So so for those Aries who are in that place right now, yeah, you're going to be smiling and pleased and confident, and it's just going to give you more incentive and more energy to do better, and just to go after more of that work, and just do more of what you're enjoying your work. That's what I feel like, and you're being rewarded for it. You're having the prosperity. And for a lot of Aries, this card also will represent a sense of happiness in your home life also, and things being well. And for those Aries, like I said, this is general. So I'm feeling a number of Aries will benefit from this energy of the Ten of Pentacles in February. But I am feeling like a number of Aries have felt down and out. And you can be here too. Don't feel like it's just the lucky ones, like, oh, I'm not there, I'm not going to be there, I don't know when I'll be there. You can benefit from this kind of energy. This is about using the law of attraction. That's what I'm getting very strongly, that a number of Aries are already doing that, and they're reaping the rewards of it now. So everybody can be on the same path, you know, everybody can be on the same page. It's just making up your mind, no matter how difficult your circumstances are every day, think in terms of being prosperous and doing well and planning and just going after it, even if it's just little by little, and you can get yourself into that situation too. So next card we have is the High Priestess, and this is another major arcana destiny card. And the High Priestess, this is talking about perhaps for some Aries that in the month of February, there may be things that are under the surface that you're not fully aware of that are going on around you. Now, for some people, this could be in the workplace. For others, it could be in the personal relationships. Let me see. I'm getting personal relationships here, tell the truth. Let me see. I'm feeling like, and this might be one person I'm tuning in for, it might be a few, I'm not sure. I'm feeling like someone, or maybe more than one someone, you're involved in a relationship with someone who they really do feel like they're in love with you, okay? And I don't know, they may have not quite admitted it to you yet. I feel almost like they've been afraid, a little shy about admitting it. But they're really looking at you like you are a real prize and they want to be with you. And I do feel like for whoever I'm tuning in, maybe for someone you've already been involved with this person. For another, you know them and you've been around them. Maybe you've been friends or something. But they've had more than friendship on their mind. That's what I'm getting here. So this might be like a few scenarios I'm tuning in for. So some of you have around you someone you've been involved with, or you've been close friends who's interested in being more, closer on a romantic level. And they really have really good, strong, deep feelings of love for you. And I feel like they're just making plans and they want it. It's almost like they're afraid they can't really have you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like, so some of you, this might be just somebody around you. And for others, it could be someone you're seeing, but even though you're seeing them, they don't really feel like they're up to speed with you. Almost like they're afraid maybe you could do better than them, but they want to have you. They want you to be the one for them. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting for some people in February, for some Aries, that you've got someone on a romantic level around you who they're almost afraid to admit how much they care, how much they love you, or how much they want to just maybe spend their life with you, or just be with you, or, that type of thing. Now, also with the High Priestess card, a number of Aries, your intuition might be a little stronger in February. And you need to use your intuition because there may be things going on even in that's not romantic, or even if it is, or in business with money, or making, before you signed an agreement of some kind, that you need to use your intuition because all the details are not being told to you. So if it's important that you do listen to your feelings, listen to your intuition. And if something doesn't feel right, back off, don't do it. If you get a really smooth feeling about something, that's a good sign though. Yeah, so overall I'm getting a good light, good energy from that card though. Okay, the next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles, another good card for money. So for a number of Aries, you might be off on a new beginning with some kind of business venture, some kind of new project you're working on. This could even be a project in your work and the work that you do working for a company, but you know it's going to benefit you long term, where you can move up more in that company. Let me see what else I'm getting. I am feeling, yeah, almost like for some of you, someone showing you something like, you see, you can have this, if you work hard for it and really go after it. So I'm feeling like some of you might be in your workplace where you work for a company, and the company is kind of like showing you what can be yours if you work for it, if you rise up for it and rise to the occasion and go after it, that this upper level, this higher income, that sort of thing can be yours. And at the moment, you might be feeling like, who, me? No, so, but I'm getting that there's potential to really exceed your own expectations. That's what I'm getting for a number of Aries in February. And this is something like to focus on that maybe is there in front of you in February, but then you wouldn't have it necessarily overnight. It's like something you might have to work for months at a time and then achieve it, or maybe a year or 2 years or whatever, but it's something to work for that's there for you. That's what I'm getting here from the energy of this card. And then also, though, for a number of Aries, you may have just started some kind of a new business or a new job that's better paying, some kind of new project in a business you presently work that's going to help you. Yeah, I'm getting some really strong positive energy from this card for a lot of Aries. Once again, use the law of attraction. Learn about the law of attraction. Use it to your advantage. There's good money cards here. We have good cards for February. The Wheel of Fortune, wanting to help give that turn, and give that push for better circumstances. The Ten of Pentacles, now the Ace of Pentacles. Next card we have is the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is talking about moving on from it might be a relationship, since cups do relate to feelings and love and emotions. So for a number of people, there may have been some relationship that you were in that you've outgrown. It's like at one time it was fun, it was great, it was really good and enjoyable and whatever, but it's lost its luster and you're ready to move on. And you're not brokenhearted about it either. It's like if you did have some heartbreak or hurtfulness or whatever, that's past, that's history. You're ready to move on and you're looking out over the horizon and confident and calm. I just get this calm feeling like, okay, that's fine. I know I've outgrown that situation. I know it's better for me. There are other things that I resonate with that that are going to match who I am now. Because everybody goes, you transition through different stages of your life and everything. And sometimes you just finish with one stage of your life and you're moving on to the next stage. And so, but this represents progress. Now, for some Aries, this could even relate to a job you've been at. And at one time, the money was good. You enjoyed your coworkers and the whole thing. And little by little, it's just like it turned negative. Maybe it turned into a more negative situation. Or even if it was still enjoyable, you started realizing that you should be getting paid a lot more money than you're getting paid. Yeah, the money was fine. At that time, I was happy with it. But now I know I've got skills, I've got experience. I deserve to be making more money, and they're not giving it to me here. So I'm looking out over the horizon to see where I might go. But overall, I get a sense of calm and confidence here. It's not like you're just really fearful of what's going to happen. It's like you're finished that phase of your life and you're moving on. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, next card, and Two of Wands kind of ties in with this too. The Two of Wands, and again, wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They relate to work, action, progress. And so for those of you who might be moving on, whether it's from a job situation or someplace you were living or even a personal relationship, it's like you're looking ahead. And again, you're just calm and just thinking and weighing things out and moving ahead and deciding which path to take, which path is going to be best for you. Let me see what else I'm getting. I feel like for some Aries, this is relating to some kind of romantic relationship too. I feel like for some of you, I'm getting different scenarios for different people. And I feel like for some Aries, it does relate to work, and that you've got choices you can make. You can either stay where you've been working, or you might have another opportunity that looks good. Or some of you actually might have two different employers to choose from who are interested in having you come to work for them. I feel like if you listen to your feelings, you're going to go with the right one, because I feel like one of them does have a more solid feeling to you. It just feels more like feet on the ground, solid, good, like you're not really going to go wrong with this choice. And the other one might be a little more showy, and in some way it kind of entices you in one way or another, but you're not getting a real strong feeling for it. That's what I'm getting. So you're going to make the right decision. You're going to choose the one that you really resonate with. And for some of you, this could be more of a romantic relationship where you've got two people that you're making a choice about. I feel like for some of you, the person, you've already maybe been involved with one person, or maybe you know them a lot, you've known them longer, or something like that, and you feel more like you're more compatible with this one person. And there might be another person again that maybe they're looking a little flashy and trying to get your attention or something, but you're going to be might be looking at them like they're something shiny to look at. But I feel like once again you go with the one that feels more solid to you, more steady and solid, and more that you can depend on. That's what I'm getting. So it's like you know the right decision, whether this, because I'm getting different scenarios, whether this is work related or a relationship or even a place to go live or something like that. And again, this is a general reading, so everybody won't resonate with all of these cards. You know, some people, some of the cards, other people, others. Next card we have is the Five of Swords. And this is something to be careful. This Five of Swords character is very dishonest, will cheat you if they can, and couldn't care less. They got kind of a hard attitude about it. They've cheated other people too. For some people, this will be having to do with some kind of personal relationship, and you may have already been involved with this person, and by now you know what they're about anyway, and you feel like they stole enough from you. They may have not stolen something material from you, but they stole your time, they stole your emotions or your heart or something temporarily. And now you see just how dirty they really are. And it's kind of like, oh my God, how did I ever fall for that? But the thing is, this person can put on quite a front when they want to and really look like they've got it together, or turn on the charm or whatever and act like they've got it all together and fool people. But it doesn't last long. Sooner or later, you start seeing through them. And this person might still be around in February, because this is kind of showing up in late February here. So, but I do feel like you already see what they're about by this time, so you know not to trust them now. Now, for some people, this is somebody in the workplace that this person has been dishonest, and maybe they try to take credit for work you do, or maybe they just lie about things. Let me see what else I'm getting. And for some people, it might be a general warning if you've got, you know, workers coming over to your home to do work or something, to be very cautious and don't just trust people, even if they come across like they are really together and honest or whatever. You know, a lot of people are good at putting up a big facade that's not even real. I'm getting relationship matters here, though. I feel like this person ties in with a lot of, for people, for a number of Aries, a personal relationship situation. And then for some people, if you're considering purchasing something or signing an agreement or something, make sure you, if something, first of all, if something starts feeling uncomfortable under your skin, listen to your feelings. That's your intuition giving you red flags. Make sure you have all of your information before you make a decision, and don't let anyone try to do a little fancy sales job on you, because that energy is around in February, and this looks like it's around late February. Okay, and then the last card we have is the Hanging Man. This is another major arcana destiny card, and the hanged man, they call him a hanged man in other decks. This one they say hanging man. He's not going anywhere right now. It's kind of like things are just, so for some Aries, by the end of February, you might feel like a lot of things are up in the air in your life. Like you're not here, you're not there. You know, some people might be waiting on a place to move from where you are. Others might be waiting on something in the workplace to change. Maybe you're waiting to see if you're getting that new job you applied for, or if you're getting that promotion or that transfer. Some people might be waiting on a transfer. Some of you might actually be waiting on someone in a romantic sense. My feeling here for whoever this is, this might be one person I'm tuning in for. If you find yourself by the end of February, you're waiting on someone on the romantic level who's not really been real upfront. Maybe they were at one time, then they backed away. They seem to, just be way in the background now, and maybe they've got some kind of reasons, excuses about they've been busy or whatever it is. I say don't be waiting and hanging on for that person. I think that might be one person I'm tuning in for. Don't be just waiting and hanging on for them, because continue with your life. Take care of what you have to take care of as if they're not even going to be there. And if they do come back, fine. But if they are too busy to be keeping in contact by telephone or text messaging and giving you updates about what's going on with them, and they just seem to be kind of disappearing, don't count on them to come back and be all charming like they were initially. Or they might be back and forth. That's what I'm getting. They might show up and then they disappear again. Don't wait on people who do that. They're not worth your time. Just keep living your life. And if somebody wants to come along and really be upfront with you and be there and show they're going to be there, then that's a different story. But if they're keeping you guessing, don't continue to give them your time. But all in all, this is not a bad card. When you have the Hanged Man, it gives you time to think about where you are in your life, whether this is regarding your work, your personal life, where you live, your finances, whatever it is. It gives you time to put things in order in your mind, at least to begin with, to be sorting through things, making plans, deciding if there's certain things, aspects about your life that it's time to let go of, to make room for new versions of how you want your life to be. I get light energy here. I'm not getting heavy, difficult energy. And the Hanged Man is not suffering. They're just hanging there. It's kind of like taking a little break. So maybe thinking about things, looking forward to the future, but no big decisions made yet. So this is not a bad card. Okay. All right. Now this deck I've been using is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And now what I want to do, I'm going to shuffle the Nature's Whispers deck by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall, and pick a card, a message for February for Aries from Nature's Whispers. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel so you'll get notification when I post new videos. And you can check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, so what's the message for Aries for February of 2019? Aries, what's the message for Aries, February 2019? Aries, February 2019 for Aries. Okay, one more shuffle and I'll fan them out. Okay, no, I want to give it one more shuffle. Okay. All right. I'm going to fan these out. Okay. This one says higher ground, and that's number 20, so I'm going to look it up in the booklet. See all the detail. I just love all the beautiful details on these cards. Okay, number 20. Let me look that one up in the booklet. Okay, 20. Higher ground. Okay, higher ground. Move your thoughts, emotions, and outlook to a new perspective. Take an overview of what is going on. See, that ties in with Hanged Man here. Just through shifting your perspective, you will see the whole situation in a clearer light. A different course may become apparent. You will be able to focus on what is most important to you. Make a conscious effort to get above the situation. If there is nothing pressing in your life at the moment, consider something that may be unresolved from the past. Use the same idea of climbing above it with the intention of healing it. Once you achieve the higher ground perspective, you may find yourself filled with peace, a beautiful outcome. That's a good card, good message. Okay, Now that was Nature's Whispers, Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. And now I'm going to pick one. I haven't used these lately, from The Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. So what's the message for Aries for February 2019? Aries, what's the message for Aries for February 2019? For Aries, February 2019. What's the message for Aries? Okay, let's see. I'm going to give them one more shuffle and then fan them out. What's the message for Aries for February 2019? We should fan these out. Okay. Oh, I like this message. Okay. This says, stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Oh, I like that. Images are pretty in these cards. I don't know if you can see them that well with them. There's a mermaid there, looking out over the horizon. Pretty scenery. I like this. Stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. I love that. I think that's a good message for everybody. I love that. Okay. All right. Let's see now. Next, and the last but not least, now this is one I haven't used lately either. It's the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So what's the message for Aries for February 2019? Aries, February 2019. What's the message for Aries? February 2019. Aries, what's the message from the Archangels for Aries for February 2019? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fan these out. Oh, I like this. Pretty card, too. Okay, this says, brilliant idea. Let's see if I can focus that in. What's going on here? Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Oh, I love this. This is a great message, and I love these images, if you can see them well. Really pretty. Brilliant idea. Archangel Uriel says, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Fabulous. I love it. Okay. All right, Aries. Well, I hope you're happy with your reading for February. And be sure and check for your rising and moon signs as they come available. This is my first video right now for February, so just be patient as the days are going by. I'll be posting more videos. And feel free to leave your comments, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I thank you if you already have subscribed. Thank you so much for your subscriptions, and thank you for watching my video today. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And have a wonderful February, and let's all stay positive, fellow Aries, for 2019, because a lot of us Aries have been to hell and back, and so we need to stay very positive for the going forward. We have a new year here getting started, and we have a lot to look forward to, but we have to make it happen too, and have the intention of having all your dreams come true. Just have that intention and keep that on your mind, no matter what kind of people try to give you negative feedback, or who's trying to pull the rug out from under you. It's like, that's fine. I've had the rug pulled out before. I just get back up and keep going. So, okay, Aries, have a wonderful February. And happy Valentine's Day too. That's coming in February. And thank you for watching the video. We'll talk again soon.